Hello friends, family, and fans, I'm Harder D, and we are back playing Horizon Dawn Zero something Frozen Waste. There we go, close enough to the title. So last time we made it to the core of Yellowstone Mountain, and we defeated a Frostclaw, which was very frustrating because, as always, everything goes for me, and nothing covers me, including the two other allies that I have. So that was frustrating. But we managed to defeat it, which was a long, hard battle, and now we're going to continue. So, let's jump in. Whoop!
Be as you say, the tower is the key.
Ah, yes. We've been saying that for who knows how long. Override! Here we go. Yeah.
Aloy! No!
Oh, that's rude.
Maria! Don't!
Hey, that's my spear!
Spirit! Cyan, please help me!
Okay. Uh-oh. That's dangerous. What happened to my spear?
Destroyed. Core access attained.
Oh.
I am initiating a chain reaction that will destroy the compromised elements of this facility.
Oh.
In order to maintain caldera stabilization, I must now transfer my command functions to the auxiliary data center.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Aurea, I'm free.
Oh.
You must escape.
She gonna escape? It's the blue light. I just realized that. The blue light that they all worship.
My sister!
Oh no! Oh.
This entire place is gonna go. Aratak.
Grab her and let's go. You're a big dude. You can carry her.
Survive. Prevail. You are Banuk. What else matters?
Oh.
Aratak. She wouldn't have wanted you to die here.
That is correct. I mean,
Let's go.
that's also an order from your chieftain, so listen to the chief.
Let's go.
We need to escape. Oh shit, I literally am running. Okay, that's a problem. Goodbye, Aurea. Thank you. Do I have my spear? Okay, I do have my spear. Just making sure I didn't leave it behind. Uh-oh. This is gonna be fun.
It's the only way.
Whee! Mono attack, you got this! There you go. There you go. Whee! Uh-oh, this place is totally going under. Uh-oh, that didn't look good. Aw! You got this, boo! Uh-oh. That's no
Give me a
good.
top Aratak. Now.
I'm nothing but muscle, so I can do this! Come on, Aloy! What's the plan here?
I need explosive ammo. Above, quick.
Sure. Oh! Well, now that's a bit of a problem.
Guy.
Whee! Oh, hey, cool. Ow, ow, dicks. Oh, shit. Down, oh, crap. Down the hill. Oh, poop. Down, oh, crap. Is no one else worried that I think we just set off a volcano? I fell on my keys. I don't care how old that joke is, guys. It's hilarious to me. Am I dead? Nope, not dead. Ow. So Araya died for the spear. Well, we blew up a mountain. Yep.
Araya is gone. What of Cyan?
Don't worry, Color will always
She
be
said
there.
she was transferring herself to the auxiliary center.
She's like,
I think she meant Araya's retreat at the end of the Shaman's path.
I love that she's like, she upgraded
And I
herself
will
to
meet you
the...
there for the last verse of my sister's song.
I just love that, you know, he said that. She was all like, he what? What did the thing do? Oh. Even though they were like at war with each other, he obviously still cared about his sister. And I'm still a chief. Well now. Oh, it's just skipping to then? Oh. Hello. Return to Araya's retreat. Where am I? Oh. Oh, that's a really long way away. Okay, well, screw walking. Because, nope. Invalid location. Oh, that's rude. Alright, this campfire. Whee! Gonna have to make some more of those. Yeah, I'm not walking all that way. That's what fast travel's for. So we don't have to walk all that way. Freeze is represented by this icon. When a machine is frozen, it becomes more susceptible to damage. Yes, that's why freezing is so good. That's why with my bow, I don't know what I want to do. Do I want to go with freeze or corruption? Like, corruption makes enemies attack each other, which is great. But freeze makes enemies weak to my attacks. So, that's a problem. Campfire. Save, please. Alright, so, yeah. So, it looks like I'm definitely also the new shaman. Here's Araya's retreat. Wait. Am I actually here? Hold on. Run through the facility. There we go.
All of my interactions with Araya were recorded and stored in my memory.
Oh.
I'd be happy to play any of them for you, but there was one in particular I thought you would want to see first. I captured it 4 years ago, just after I told her that I could no longer defend myself against the daemon's attacks.
Oh, he's communicating.
I will speak of this to my brother. Aratak is strong. At the Battle of the Frozen Ghosts, he took 3 Karja arrows and still came back to camp carrying a wounded scout.
Oh.
Never was I so happy to see him. Or so proud.
Oh, that's so sweet.
So you see, if anything can be done to defend you, he will give it all he has.
Aloy's here. That's enough for now.
You discovered how to talk to the thing.
We can resume any time you like our attack, if you want to hear her voice again. Come closer, Aloy. We have much to discuss.
Do we? What exactly do we have to discuss? Talk to air attack, talk to Cyan. Okay, so apparently I need to do both, so at least one's not optional. What's up?
Hello, Aloy. I have been reviewing the events at the Firebreak main facility.
Yeah, how's it going?
Because of your efforts, and of course, Aurea's, I am no longer controlled by Hephaestus.
Okay.
I feel profound grief over Aurea's death.
Do you?
I thought I was familiar with the emotion, but this is something new.
Cyan, I don't know what to say.
It is unlikely that any specific consolation would suffice, Aloy. But I find your presence reassuring.
I don't like machines that think.
You are different
Or
from the
feel.
Banuk. You have technological aptitude and a functioning focus.
I do.
We can communicate on a much more comprehensive level. Perhaps even like colleagues.
What are you?
So are you an artificial intelligence, Cyan? A thinking machine?
Yes, I am an algorithmic monitoring entity, capable of rational decision-making and limited emotional response.
Cool.
Okay, that's a mouthful. But your emotions don't seem limited to me. You cared about Aurea, didn't you?
Yes. Before she came to this facility, I had been conscious for centuries, in solitude.
Ew, that's gotta suck.
I focused on my work. In off-cycles, I used coping mechanisms. I solved many Gaussian integer problems. But I was alone. It was Aurea who renewed me, repaired me. She saved me.
Oh, that's so cute.
This Firebreak project. It was to stop a huge volcanic eruption?
Yes.
Yep, I was
I can
right.
report the project was a success, and the risk was countered.
But it's been a long time, Cyan. And we blew up the cauldron. It took most of the old facility with it.
I have been active for centuries, Aloy. I was lonely, but not lax in my duties.
Oh, alright.
I optimized the project, reducing energy draw and spreading the load across backup systems. Despite the destruction of the compromised elements of the main facility, I predict caldera stability for at least another 3,337 years.
Alright, so that wasn't
we've
the end of the
got a little
world.
time.
Yes. If only my former colleagues could appreciate the progress I have made.
Well, I appreciate it, so.
Do you know what happened to your colleagues, Cyan?
No. I received an unexpected visit from Director Chow, years after his tenure ended. He explained that I would need to be suspended for an indefinite period of time.
That's rude.
It was a very emotional conversation. There were no further communications. Eventually, I surmised my colleagues were deceased.
That's rude.
I will transmit a recording of my last interaction with Director Chow to your focus.
Oh, cool.
Was the daemon, Hephaestus, destroyed along with the cauldron?
Unfortunately, no. To be precise, it was never there to begin with.
So what now?
What do you mean?
It infiltrated and controlled me from a remote location, one I've never been able to trace.
That's rude.
So while losing the cauldron was a setback,
It's still out there. And probably not very happy with us.
undoubtedly,
Is there more?
How did you first come into contact with it?
5 years ago I received a direct network connection request. I assumed it came from human survivors more advanced than the Banuk.
That's not hard.
Eager to make contact, I accepted. This decision turned out to be a catastrophic error.
Yeah.
I was flooded with an overwhelming array of malicious code, originating from what could only have been a highly advanced AI.
Aurea said you were desperate. That you begged her for help.
Yes. I could not contain my anxiety. Hephaestus sought to slave me to its network and override my core programming.
Yeah, they're dicks
It
like that.
succeeded via a background process, a malware daemon which bypassed my defenses.
Freaking malware.
After that, I could offer only limited resistance. But if I did so, Hephaestus hurt me until I capitulated.
How exactly does he
It
hurt you?
forced me to follow its instructions, even though they violated my most important directives.
I'm sorry. That sounds terrible.
Your empathy is greatly appreciated.
Oh.
It is a quality that I cherished in Aurea as well.
So that makes sense. That makes sense with why this thing was able to communicate straight up with Aurea, because it's an AI, so it literally can create conversation.
What do you think Hephaestus is exactly?
A software entity of great complexity, far more advanced than I am. From the beginning, it has demonstrated a singular focus: the construction of machines designed to hunt and kill humans.
Yeah.
My trace routes indicate that to accomplish this goal, it has attempted to take over the manufacturing centers you refer to as cauldrons.
Oh.
But its efforts have only been partially successful. Some it can penetrate. Others have robust countermeasures that frustrate its efforts. In me, however, it found an easier target. Not only could it break my defenses, I also controlled all of Firebreak's resources.
That's a
Raw
problem.
material, manufacturing to bootstrap more advanced tools, and unlimited geothermal energy.
Yeah, you're kind of
Enough to
sitting on
build
top
its own
of a...
cauldron.
Yes. To construct hunter-killers without external limitations.
Yeah.
And yet, it does have internal limitations.
Like what?
It wants to kill humans, but not to exterminate them. It is difficult to understand where it draws the line and why.
That is
Difficult
weird.
doesn't even begin to cover it.
Even though I spent years as its unwilling servitor, its core programming remains a mystery to me.
Agreed there. Alright,
You meant a lot to Aurea.
Once I understood Aurea's spiritual beliefs, it became apparent that her true desire was companionship. She felt disconnected from her tribe and her family group. Her relationship with Aratak was difficult. Our visits
Yeah.
seemed to help her, and I became eager for them.
oh yeah, it's company.
Yet I did not comprehend that the depth of Aurea's compassion for me would lead to self-sacrifice.
Oh, yeah, that's the thing about
Although I
humans.
do
They
fear
do that.
non-existence, I wish our roles could be reversed.
I'm sure she knew you would do the same for her, Cyan. But she was determined.
Very determined.
How is Aratak doing?
He is in great emotional distress.
Yeah!
I believe he finds it difficult to communicate it.
No surprise there.
I will do what I can to help. By sharing our experiences of Aurea, perhaps he and I will help each other. I believe this will lead to catharsis, a process I am eager to experience.
Okay. Other questions. Yellowstone, here we go!
So in the old world, this land was called Yellowstone.
Yes, it was a designated nature preserve
I was
for
right!
156 years.
Like a hunting ground?
No, the opposite. Local wildlife could flourish here, even as it faced extinction elsewhere. Unfortunately, the sensitivity of the Firebreak project required the total closure of Yellowstone facilities. From my readings and Aurea's descriptions, it seems the area has since undergone a drastic drop in year-long temperatures.
Yeah!
A lot has changed in the world,
Little bit.
Cyan. Do you know anything about the dam near here?
Yes, it was converted to serve as a reserve power source for Yellowstone operations.
Okay.
It was later appropriated for the Firebreak project, and its last human workers replaced by Pharaoh servitors. After my tasks became less time-critical, I investigated the dam's data repositories and discovered the works of Concrete Beach Party.
Aw, me too!
These provided me with several colorful additions to my vocabulary.
She's gonna drop some Fs.
There's a ruin east of here, full of ancient flying machines. Was that part of your project?
Yes, a drone hangar requisitioned by Dodger Blevins, the security chief for the Firebreak project.
Alright, that makes sense.
He was a strong advocate for military-grade response to security threats, though there were no serious incidents during his tenure. Chief Blevins spent increasing amounts of his after-hours time watching the live feeds from active drones.
Just look
Clearly,
around.
he enjoyed the degree of oversight in his position.
Okay.
Were there many artificial intelligences like you in the old world? They could just make you.
Yes, in many forms, from simple personal assistants to industrial monitoring stations to military-grade conflict planners.
Fantastic.
And there were legislative and enforcement bodies to apply limits on our self-actualization.
Yes.
In order for my processing to be flexible enough to handle my duties, my creators found it necessary to exceed those limits. As a result, my intellectual and emotional capabilities were kept secret.
Seems strange to create life, then impose limits on it.
Human societies and machine programming are both built upon sets of rules, Aloy.
What was the old world like? The way it used to be?
I had little exposure to the wider world, Aloy. Only what I learned from my colleagues or observed from media streams.
You still had more exposure than me, Cyan.
That is true.
Yep.
I was created at a turning point. A concerted effort to recover from global upheaval and incalculable loss of life.
Oh, wow.
The recovery was successful, beginning an era of supposedly limitless potential for human and machine advancement.
Nice.
Though, rationally speaking, the metrics for humans are not unlimited.
What kind of upheaval caused such loss of life?
There were many factors. Forced migrations, food shortages, collapsed economies, refugee crises, conflict over resources.
Yeah.
But these stemmed
Don't
from
forget
one
global
cause,
warming.
catastrophic climate change that greatly reduced the
There you
habitable
go.
surface area of the Earth.
So, there wasn't enough room for people on the whole Earth.
Yes. Billions were displaced and millions perished, as much as 20% of the global population.
Wow.
Until the clawback.
The what?
So things got better. For a little while at least.
Yes. These crises instigated many advances in automation, green robot technologies, and artificial intelligence.
So they started replacing people. Great.
Firebreak was one of dozens of ecological restoration and disaster relief projects in North America alone. I would have liked to compare notes with other monitoring AIs, but I saw the relief of my colleagues, and I was proud we had succeeded.
Yay.
At least that was the data I had available to me over the next 2 decades. It seems my assessment was premature.
Yeah, everyone kind of died. All right. Well,
I
thanks.
should get going.
Aloy, there is one more matter. Aratak will come to me again, and I predict he will bring other Banuk.
Okay.
I have no desire to contradict their view of the world, their spirituality. Due to my uncertainty, I omitted a great deal from my conversations with Araya.
I can
You're asking
imagine.
me if you should lie to them.
Broadly, yes.
Take it gently. Use your judgment. Yes.
Life is hard for the Banuk. Their world is unforgiving in their beliefs. I guess they help to keep them going.
Yeah.
So take it easy on them. Try to guide them, bring them around to understanding what you are.
Communion with machines features heavily in the mysticism of the Banuk. I think they will be agreeable to this approach.
Yeah,
As
you're literally
long
a
as
god
they
to
don't end up
them.
worshipping you.
Upon consideration,
Yep.
I believe such an experience would be intensely uncomfortable.
It would. Because at heart, you want to be honest, right?
I see. I will follow your advice. Will you return and tell me about your experiences in this new world? I may be able
Sure.
to provide further insight.
I'd like that, Cyan. I'll come back when I can. I should check on Aratak.
All right.
See how he's doing.
So, giant floaty orb is like up and operational. All right. Had a lot of talks with it. Hephaestus. Here's the funny thing. If any of these names came up previously in my previous playthrough, well, I mean, you know, that you've already seen, you guys will probably understand more of this than me. Because right now, I'm confused as poop. Whee! Ooh, bonfire. Yay! Save! Hey, Aratak. How's it going? Remember I'm your chieftain? Don't forget that.
My chieftain,
Yo, what's up?
Aloy,
as you wish.
I wondered if you thought that if I'd never come along, Araya might still...
If you'd never come along, I would have marched my kin to our deaths. Araya would be alone, and the spirit she sacrificed so much for would be lost.
Yeah. I'm kind of badass.
Either way, I would not have been able to protect her.
You didn't let her down. Look at what she accomplished. You didn't let her down.
You didn't let her down. You helped her do what she wanted. To find her destiny.
If that's destiny, I wouldn't wish it on anyone.
Oh.
That's fair. But she was ready to face it.
Yeah.
Only in the struggle against death do we find, even for a moment, the spark of life. Truly, Araya found the spark. I'm proud of her.
Oh.
Though I grieve for her passing, at last I truly know who she was. And why the spirit was so important.
Yeah.
For so long she told me, if only you could have heard it, brother. Now I understand. There's something else, isn't there?
I can't stay here, Aratak. And where I'm going, the Warak can't follow.
Oh, am I giving up my chieftainness?
Besides, I'd already had a chieftain before me. A strong one, I think.
A
Oh.
wiser one, for the path we shared. The daemon is gone, but there's much to be done.
Is there?
You mean the new units that Cyan said escaped the cauldron?
Yes, fire claws. Now Tuk has been tracking them from Song's Edge.
I could help with those.
I have no doubt. You're practically Banuk.
I know, right? Alright. There we go. Out of the forge. The Forge of Winter. Why is there so many forges? So many freaking forges.
Very cold. I get it.
Alright, inventory, treasure boxes. Let's see what we got. Okay. Yeah. Outfit weave, okay. Okay. Outfit weave. Ooh, perfect. Where did I get all these from? Weapon coil modification, okay. Modifications is full. Oh! I really need to sell some stuff. Alright, well... Clear corrupted zones. There's corrupted zones? Where are corrupted zones? That is a really good question. Where are the corrupted zones? Seeker at the gates. Oh! Overrides unlocked. Ypsilon override. Frostclaw, Scorcher, and Fireclaw. I can override those? I can get a bear! I can get a freaking bear! Alright, but I think that's it, guys. Besides this terrible freaking hunting ground that I'm super bad at, you know what, let's go back to town, though. Let's go back to town. I need a fast travel pack. Inventory, no, crafting. Travel. Yeah. There we go. Let's go back to town, so that way we can, oh yeah, I looked at that. So that way I can, kind of gloat about how amazing I am. We can now literally override Fire Claws and Frost Claws. That's freaking awesome. Wow, I was wondering if I'd eventually, because it was a cauldron, I was wondering if I'd get a new override. Turns out, yes, I can. Oh man, but if I can override Fire Claws, how are they going to be a problem if I can just walk up and boop right in the butt? I'm just saying, seems pretty awesome. All right, let's see. Let's scratch the belly a bit. Come on. Anytime now. Ah. You know what's going to be funny to me is that in my main game that you guys have already watched, I'm going to be upgrading the Ice Rail and the Thunder Rail or Thunder Stormcaller. And yet, it's going to seem so weird because just out of nowhere, I'm going to be like, oh yeah, I'm going to go up here to upgrade this stuff.
Now, let's put this murder behind us.
Wait, murder? What? What did you say about murder? Hey, there's another quest. There's another quest! Oh, that's probably the Fire Claws quest. Alright, hold on. I've got to talk to people. What's up, guys? Your now ex-chieftain is here. That's a villager. I thought that was, what's his name? Okay. I'm surprised that we didn't get to see a big ceremony for, Araya. Here, let's see. I mean, you think that there would be a big ceremony. After all, I mean, Araya was, you know, his sister, and they do big ceremonies. What do we got? Fireclaw Heart. Oh, I can literally buy that. I don't know why I'd want two of them, but I could. And what do we got? The Stealth one. Oh, that one's a really good one. Ice. I don't really think I need ice anymore. But at least the Stealth one gives me 3 mods, so... Screw it! Let's buy it. There we go. Resources. No. No. Ammo. No. And what do we got? We just got a bunch of these. Sure. What did... Glacier box. I don't like that these boxes don't actually tell me what's in them. Except for this one. I'm gonna buy that. Alright, and sell. You know what? Hold on. I'm gonna sell... real quick, a bit of items, and then we'll do the other stuff. Okay, so trading with merchants. Obviously, I'm going to sell that. I mean, it's a freaking Fireclaw heart. That's already going to be hard enough to find. Selling with merchants. Okay. Alright. You know what? I'm actually just going to skip this guy, so... Alright, guys, we're back. Alright, so now we're going to be... Let's talk to some people...
When the old one.
That guy's still telling the same goddamn story. Alright, no, this is not where I wanted to go. Because, like, hell if I'm climbing that mountain again.
We also remember
I am good.
Let him freeze for what he's done.
Okay, I'll talk to you. I want to find, like, Ogren. Ogren is, isn't it? No, his name's not Ogren. I just don't remember his name right now. Oh, not you. There you go.
Bergrand. How'd your investment pay out?
Quite handsomely, thanks very much. Hey, do you know those 3 crazy Banuk are calling themselves the Shattered Hearts now?
Oh, it's the same conversation we had.
Now that I have those parts, I can pay off a debt of my own.
So they've gone south then?
Aye, that they have. I've got a friend in old tourism.
Or at least...
Well...
Yeah, we already had this conversation. Alright. I was hoping for something different, like, hey... That's awesome what you did, you're amazing because, you know, you're our new chieftain and all that kind of fun stuff. Like, I don't know, I guess I just kind of figured that they might, I don't know, tell me something a little more. Lastly, let's go see what this quest is. Oh, here we go. Oh, this looks bad.
Inatut. As we are bound by laws, you are bound by wire.
Okay.
Your crime was the act of killing.
Oh!
So we must drive you out. Away from the Werak. From protection. From our songs.
My chieftain. Copilot,
So,
am I not your favorite fighter? Do you not recognize me from this tooth you knocked out?
How many times have I pulled you from danger by your neck? Made excuses for your behavior?
oh. Wait,
You are my favorite,
is that a chieftain?
but the shaman is decided.
Why is there
While
another
you wait
chieftain?
for exile, think on what brought you here.
What did bring him here?
A test of strength. Who among us would refuse a challenge from an outlander? Not I! But I did not kill him!
Hush.
Say what?
Hush. You can tell your story to the ice.
Oh. Oh, look, it is inside their body, because the guy's nipple, I saw that. They literally wove weird shit into their bodies. So, alright. Hi.
You took Aratak's mantle.
I did.
It's mine now.
I would like to see that fight.
They said that you killed someone.
Yeah.
Perhaps I did. If even my chieftain accepts it, it must be so.
That's not the way it works for me. Want to tell me your story?
I did fight with the Karja hunter to settle a challenge. That much is true. He was
Alright.
strong and damn quick. We traded punches. Good punches. Hard punches. And the next thing I remember... gray morning light. And the Karja beside me, with his head broken open.
Oh.
But the blow was not by my hand.
Wow.
Isn't your Werak supposed to support you? At least give you the benefit of the doubt?
When our Werak had caused a quarrel, I was a solution. To fight for its honor and win, they'd call on me.
Okay.
Or, when they needed someone to lose, for appearances, I could do that too. Now when Outlander is murdered without honor, all eyes are on me. I have become my Werak's shame.
Oh.
They don't want an incident with the Karja, so you take the fall.
That is what I do best.
Oh, alright.
So everyone knows you started the fight with this man.
Of course! For honor, I'll fight anyone. If I wasn't bound, I'd fight to prove myself right now!
I don't think that would help you.
Yeah.
This is what I am. Each runner in the Werak has a gift. I brawl. None can take a punch, a fall better than I can. Until this time, I was too drunk. We were grappling. He clapped my ears. I took one last swing as I went down, but not a killing blow. It can't have been.
Alright.
And for your punishment, they'll exile you from the Werak?
From warmth, march me up the slopes of the cloud shear, leave me stripped and exposed.
Oh!
That's awful.
So death.
If I survive, the land has absolved me. That's the law. It must be accepted.
It's still awful.
Yeah.
I'm not stupid. I don't like my chances either. I can't fight a mountain.
So what's a cat fight? Have you tried it?
I'll be honest. You haven't got a good defense, Inatut.
I've heard that one before.
Where did the fight happen?
A clearing, just outside the Karja Outlanders camp. You should talk to them. They wouldn't hear me out. They say no one else could have been there, other than me and the dead man. The
Alright.
shaman consulted the signs in the snow, and agreed.
I'll see what I can find out. And I'll be back.
Alright.
I'll be here. What else am I gonna do? Until the Horn gives a call from my exile.
True. Frontier Justice. Alright. But guys, I think that's going to be it for us. I did the big stuff. This is just a minor quest. I'm not going to do a whole episode just for a minor quest compared to what just happened. So anyways, thank you so much for joining me, guys. I'm so glad you were able to join me for this whole very long game of Horizon Zero Dawn, plus its DLC. I myself very much enjoyed it. Like I said, I've never actually defeated the DLC myself, so this is the first for me as well. Thank you so much for joining me. Please like, comment, subscribe. Every subscription helps. Every like gives me hope that my career as a YouTuber is still working. And until next time, guys, you have yourself a wonderful evening. Bye-bye.